friends, welcome back to your channel Learning More with Prerna, and please do like, share and support to your channel Learning More with Prerna, friends. So friends, today I have come with another interesting and important topic, that is in sociology. So let us see what is rural community. What do you mean by rural community? See, we all live in village, but we don't know what are the features of rural community or what are the problems of rural people. So let us see what is the meaning of rural community. Rural community is a community, that is a group of people who live in villages. They are called as, those people are called as a village community or rural community. So let us see what are the features of rural community. So the first feature of rural community is small community. In rural communities, you can see that the population of the people is not too much, or the population of the people is not crowded like how we can see in the cities. In rural communities, you can see that there is a very small number of population when compared to the cities. And next, we are going to see that they have social unity among themselves. In rural community, you can see that people are united. People have the feeling of oneness. People involved in others activities. Example, if someone have some festival in someone else's house, all the people in that particular village will go and celebrate that particular festival. They have social unity among themselves. And next, we can see the prominence. Those people in rural community give prominence to the undivided families. They are giving importance to undivided families because they feel that from undivided families, the children can learn the moral values, giving respect to elders. These are some of the points they think that undivided family is very important. And next, we can see that they are giving prominence to agriculture. In rural community, you can see many number of people are dependent on agriculture even today. So their main important occupation is agriculture. So in rural community, people give more and more importance to the agriculture sector, and it is a traditional, traditional work which is being done by their ancestors, and even till now they are continuing it. And next, we are going to see that in rural community, the people lead a simple lifestyle, right? In rural community, you can see that people are not that luxurious when we see the people in the village, cities, or in the urban areas. People in rural community lead a simple life. They, even today, to travel from one place to another place, they go by walk. But in cities, it is not the same, right? And even today, people are not modern in technology, but in villages people are still reading newspaper. But today in cities, you can see people are reading the newspaper in the mobile phone itself. So in rural community, you can see that people are still leading a common and simple lifestyle. And next, we are going to see that they are following the tradition. They are traditions, they have traditional opinions, that they celebrate village festivals, and they celebrate festivals in the particular custom or particular way or particular traditions they follows. But in city, you can see we have fast moving life, and we don't have enough time to spend on the particular culture, traditions and all. But in villages, even today, you can see that people follow their custom, their traditions, their traditional activities very they follow it very in a traditional way, and they perform each and every task in a traditional way. And next, we are going to see that there is a widespread involvement in the villages. If anyone is doing some particular activity, all the people in the villages come and involve in that particular activity. Example, if someone is celebrating a festival, or if someone's house, if just take an example, if someone died in someone's family, the people in the villages have that courtesy to go to that family and to console that family. But in cities, you cannot see that, right? So in villages, they have still concern towards the people, and they have widespread involvement in in any particular activity. And next, the back the backwardness, or you can see the backdraws of rural communities. People there are, not all the people, but some of the people in rural communities are illiterate. So that is the major problems what we can see. People are not getting better quality or good quality of education. People in villages are not getting the education facilities what they should be getting. At least they should get the minimum basic facilities. But even today in some villages we can see that people are not getting the education benefits. And next we are going to see that in villages people are facing poverty. That is, in villages people are usually dependent on agriculture. Their main occupation is agriculture. And as you all know, in India agriculture is gambling with monsoon. That is, when we have rain we have a good agriculture, when we have more rain it is problematic, and even when we have less rain it is a problem. So in India you can see, as agriculture is gambling with monsoon, many of the people are dependent on agriculture, and if there is no rain or less rain, people will face this situation, that is poverty. And what are the problems of rural community? In rural community, though we are developed, though we are in 21st century, though we are doing each and every development in the cities or in the urban areas, what about the villages? Are the villages developing? No. Let us see what are the problems faced by the people in rural community. The first major problem is agriculture related problems. Though the technology in other countries, or though the technology in urban countries, the farmers are getting all the agricultural benefits or all the agricultural equipments, but in the villages still the people are following the traditional practices, or they are not getting the modern tools and techniques for the development of agriculture. And next we are going to see that they have the problem of cottage industries. These cottage industries, that is small scale or the cottage industries, are unable to face the competition of the huge industries or the large scale industries, because of which they are shutting down. And when they are shutting down, you can see that n number of people are losing the employment opportunities in the rural areas. And next we are going to see that they have the problem of illiteracy. As I told you, in villages we don't have proper well equipped, well infrastructured schools, and we don't have schools for the higher educations, because of which we can see illiteracy in rural areas. And next we can see that we have lack of health facilities in villages. You can see that people are migrating to urban areas or the cities for their health facilities, to improve their health facilities or to get medicated. The people are migrating from rural areas to urban areas, because in urban areas they don't have proper or well equipped health care system. And next we are going to see they have lack of civil amendments. The people in the rural areas are not getting proper water supply, no proper electricity supply, or power supply, or no proper basic needs, whatever is needed by the rural people. Those basic needs are not being provided in these rural areas. So these are some of the problems of the rural community. So friends, I guess I have almost covered all the points, and if you know some more points you can just add it in a comment box. And if you like this video or it was helpful for you, you can just support me by subscribing to your channel Learning More with Prerna. Thank you so much.